okay, we all talk about the federal government, but the federal government is us.
Yeah.
We are the ones that voted for the people that we sent to Congress to represent us. Those people are us. If we didn't vote for them because we didn't want to vote for them, then we bypassed our authority and our responsibility to vote for who we needed there to represent us. But to bash the federal government right now is to put us without blame. And we have to take some of the responsibility for what's happening. We have to now look at the issues, and we have to say enough is enough. We need to move forward, we need to change what we're doing, and we need to put the right people into Congress so they will represent the voice of the people. And that's what we have to do, or nothing is going to change. So states' rights, yeah, we should have states' rights. And the federal government should hands off the states and let us do and solve our problems in the states ourselves. But we have to take the responsibility, and we have to put the right people in Congress to speak for us. My name is Ann Adcock, and I'm running for the United States House of Representatives for the 5th District.
I've been fighting for states' rights for 6 years in the state of Indiana, and I've joined oftentimes Representative Murphy when it comes to standing up for the Second Amendment. I co-authored as a freshman, the same year that we destroyed lifetime health care for legislators, I co-authored the lifetime handgun permit in the state of Indiana. How many of you have a lifetime handgun permit? That's because we're fighting for your constitutional right that the federal government continues to try to erode. Another principle I think is important that we better talk about, and that's this issue of fighting for life itself in the state of Indiana. And for as hard as the federal government tries to push money, your tax money, through to federally fund abortions, to federally fund Planned Parenthood, I will tell you this. When I got inside state government and found out how much of your tax money, and most of the state of Indiana is pro-life, how much of our money was going through a third party to perform abortions in this state through Planned Parenthood, I by myself, because I'm not afraid of them, I floated a bill to defund Planned Parenthood in the state of Indiana and totally severely damage their operation. At the same time, while I floated it at the state level, Mike Pence floated it at the federal level, and we severely damaged their operation in the state of Indiana. Folks, we have got to have people that know that when we raise our right hand, and I did this 6 years ago to protect the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the state of Indiana, it is an awesome oath. It is an all-consuming oath. It is worth fighting for. It is worth dying for. If you want somebody that will defend this Constitution and your right, I am your woman.
Amen. Starts with this. We need people that go to Congress, that read the United States Constitution, and read the bills they're voting on. As your congressman, I pledge that I will do that. There's been a lot of talk today about resumes. I'm proud of the resume that I've had. When I was in Congress, I had an A rating from the NRA. When I was in Congress later, I was a state representative before. I had an A rating from the NRA, 100% rating with Indiana Right to Life. But I'll tell you this, I think more than some resume point, what you folks really want to know when you send somebody to Congress is what do they believe? What will they stand up for? Let me tell you this, I'll stand up for this document. I'll read it every day. I am a firm believer that the graveyards are full of indispensable men, and our leaders in Congress need to have a healthy dose of humility. I can tell you the way I order my life is faith and family first. And as Mike Pence has often said, I'll be a Christian first, a conservative second, and a Republican third. If you send me to Congress, we'll fight for you. Again, my name's Luke Messer, and I need your support. Thank you.
To close out the forum, each candidate will have a minute and a half. We're going to shorten it to a minute and a half and allow you to do your closing statement and remind us who you are. And thank you for your time.
I'm Mike Murphy, the guy with the plan. When I sit across the table from a farmer in Rushville, I don't ask him if he's a Democrat, a Republican, a Tea Party member, or a Libertarian. I ask him what his dreams are. When I sit across the diner from a person who should be working at that Gatrog plant down there in Tipton, I I don't ask them what party they belong to. I don't ask them what religion they are. I don't care if they're a Baptist, Catholic, Jewish, Methodist. I don't care. I ask them what their dreams are. And that's what public service is all about. It's not about achieving my dream. It's about helping you achieve your dreams. We all have one common thing about us. We're all hurting. Hoosiers are hurting. Hundreds of thousands of Hoosiers without jobs. And as much as I'd like to solve the national debt, get everybody to learn the 10th Amendment, get a free vacation, more than anything, I want everybody back to work. I want Hoosiers working. Because if you can't work, you cannot dream. And if you cannot dream, you cannot lift yourself above your circumstances. Go to MikeMurphyCongress.com. Vote for the Murphy Plan. Thank you.
I appreciate the spiritedness of tonight's discussion. The topics are varied and the solutions challenging. It is my opinion that government exists to allow its citizens to soar, to fly and become everything that each of us is, allowing us to shine so the best in all of us comes to light, to clear the runway, if you will, not to burden us with excessive tax, bureaucracy, ineffective programs, social programs that do not incent people who are hardworking Americans who are trying to live the American dream. I want my representative to do only that, no more, no less. I'm a firm believer in the Constitution, which clearly states a separation of church and state and equal representation under the law, regardless of race, ethnicity, and creed. A credo that is forefront in our service members' minds as they enter the battlefield and look right and left at their fellow soldiers, and the only thing they see or care about is seeing the U.S. flag on the left shoulder. My desire is that the same view can be used moving forward when asked to write legislation that benefits all Americans. I, too, took the oath to protect and defend the Constitution when I was in the military for 6 years. If appointed, my desire is to write legislation for approximately 10 bills within the first year. And also, if our incumbents are unable to perform their duties as assigned, they should step down and make way for those who are more serious and results-oriented for the people of our nation. When we ask ourselves who that replacement representative should be, I think the question is simple. Who's the most capable, is results-oriented, asks the right questions, discovers the truth, is a problem solver, acts diplomatically, is of the highest character, perseverant, has knowledge of the issues, is clear thinking, and possesses a moral compass. Samuel Adams said in 1776, "If ever a time should come when vain and aspiring men shall possess the highest seats in government, our country will stand in need of its experienced patriots to prevent its ruin." Thank you for your time, and I'm Martin Dolan.